it's gonna work out, but we'll see. Why am I doing that? I'm so used to fucking Dead by Daylight being a pain in the ass that I don't know how to launch programs like a normal person anymore. Hey, Mel Mel. Alright, new project. C++. We will go with a console sub app here. It's gonna be, we're gonna make this a, I'm gonna call it ISIC level generator. I doubt this program has the ability to do what I want. We're gonna find out. Oh my god, it actually gave me an empty thing like I asked. Cool. Alright, now I would like to add a new file called main. So I wasn't really sure what I wanted to code, so I'm gonna code a program whose main purpose is to basically, I wanna see how Binding of Isaac generates levels. And I'm basically gonna make up my own algorithm to see if the way I would do it is the way they do it. I'm sure the way they do it is probably far different, because you know I've never actually looked at their code. But basically I'm looking at how to make a top-down level generator basically. We'll see though. Whoops. Alright, let's just start from scratch. We'll do it one thing at a time. Shout out to Rage Gaming YouTube. Hello, Rage Gaming YouTube. Alright, so that works. Now let's get the window pop-up going. So I'm gonna need to add my libraries. And come to think of it, I'm not sure where they are. I think they're right here. Yeah, copy them bitches. Projects. What did I call this again? Isaac level whatever. I need to clean out my folder here. Paste. Okay, let's add them to my project. I'm gonna have to increase the font size, ain't I? I just realized that. I'm streaming at 1080p here, so font size is probably laughable to y'all. Hold on. Font. Fonts and colors. Let's make it maybe 28, 24. That's better. Let me look on my stream, see how it looks. It's alright. I'll make it just a little bit bigger. Not too much larger though, because you know, it kind of fucking hurts my eyes when it gets way large. Oh, 24 is the max. Lol. Sorry, I couldn't make it bigger if I wanted to. Alright, so let's add these new files to my project. Add. Now it shouldn't compile for shit until I add the libraries. So let's go ahead and add the libraries. This is what takes forever. This fucking Visual Studio and the way they add shit is such a nightmare. Wait, see here, I've already made the first mistake. No, I'm good. All configs. Usually I'm on fucking debug and that shit ruins my life. SDL. Include. And SDL. Image include. There we go. Okay. Library. Edit. Can I do a ROS live stream? What the hell is ROS? And no, I'm sorry, I'm a cussing guy, so you might want to turn the volume down. I mean, I don't do it on purpose, but when I get mad, oh yeah, I let them fly. SDL lib x86 and SDL image lib x86. There you go. So I guess I'm doing a 32-bit project since I'm choosing x86 for some reason. Whatever. Let's see. I always forget which settings I gotta do, so hold on. Nope. Linker. It'll be in the linker, I'm sure. Additional dependencies, so that's something I gotta add. Hold on. I do not play Fortnite. I'm not a big fan of shooters. What the hell? Oh, yeah. Lib x86 SDL2.lib SDL2 main.lib and SDL2 image.lib. I'm guessing on that one. I gotta go look. SDL image lib x86 SDL2 underscore image. Yep, got it. Cool. Alright, keep going. I'm sure there's more. Manifest. Debugging. Subsystem is console. Good, it's there. Additional libraries. SDL. Libraries, x86. And SDL image libraries, x86. There we go. Alright, so that's the first part. Now the second part, I build it, it'll be 1,000 errors. Yeah, right. Alright, well, I go to the build folder. I'm gonna need a bunch of DLLs here. SDL, projects, stupid alphabet. Alphabet's always changing on me. Isaac, debug, copy, paste, up one, library, x86, copy, paste, copy, new folder, release, paste, Isaac generator, debug, paste, back up, new folder, release, paste. Alright, we should be good to start running. Fucking prove me right. Run. Alright, it ran. Good job. Now let's get a pop-up window going here. So we need to pound include the SDL window. And it should be a matter of simply saying SDL window. In fact, we're going to make shortcuts for this. Hold on. Defines here. Pound define really win as SDL window instance. Because I really hate fuck. I gotta change the way I do that stuff. Alright, so win init. Come on. Why are you being this way? Thank you. Alright. Title of the window will be my level experiment for now. The resolution, I'm going to go with, let's do 1024 by 768 for now. Full screen, no, false. VSync, yes, true. Center X, I'll leave that alone. It should be fine. In fact, I'll leave the rest alone. It should be fine. That should be fine. Alright, when shut down when you're done. Create the window. Destroy the window. I need to initialize everything else. Initialize the input and textures, which I need other defines here. Pound define in as SDL input instance, which will come from pound including SDL input. Also, I need to include SDL texture, so I can pound define text SDL texture instance. Come on. Alright, nope, gotta get rid of those fucking semicolons, they're gonna bite me. Alright, so init, what do you need? Nothing? Cool. Text init, what do you need? You need the Windows renderer, and you need the Windows screen. There you go. Alright, so while the input key press of SDL. What key? Escape? Escape. After that, shut this shit down. Opposite order, so texture shuts down first. Input shuts down second. Windows shuts down last. I need to update it at least once here. Get keys. How do you do it? Update? Is it update? There it is. There you go. Alright, does this work? Let's find out. I should get a window that pops up. Can move it around, and when I hit escape, it should close. Alright, good. Dandy McGee, I'm just making a little level maker, I guess, kind of like, I don't know if you ever play like the original Legend of Zelda or Binding of Isaac. You know how it's a top-down view and you're going from room to room? I just want to try making my own little level like that. I'm not gonna actually make a game. All I'm gonna do is in the end make a bunch of squares that connect to each other. So it's not much, but I'm just curious how my stuff might work. I hope that makes sense. Alright, so set the clear color. I need to set the clear color. Window. Set background color. Alright, let's go with something that's nice on the eyes, because I'm going to be staring at this all night. I don't need it to be painful on my eyes. I'm thinking a dark blue or a light blue. Open up colors. Let's go with a color like this one. 0, 128, 192. 0, 128, 192. 0, 128, 192. That should be nice and bluish. What the fuck? Oh, you know what helps? It helps if you present your window to the screen. Present. I haven't been drawing. Good job. There we go. Nice and blue color. Kind of relaxing. Yeah, I wrapped my SDLs into singletons to handle some stuff. I have one for launching windows, one for the input, one for the textures. Alright, so clear the screen. Update the input. Present the screen. There we go. Alright, so what's the first thing I want to do? First thing I need to do is I need to actually figure out how big the art is. So, image. Where the fuck? Resize, thank you. So if the screen is 1000, you fucking maintain aspect ratio. Who does that? 1024 by 768. So if this is my screen, I need to figure out how big do I want my squares to be. So give me box. What do you think? Maybe like that? Maybe like, I think like that would be good. Let's find out what the size of this is. Zoom in. Alright, so how big are you? And we'll just round to numbers that are more favorable. The size of this is 72 by 72, so I'll do a 64 by 64. That's pretty close. Alright, so resize this fucker. Do not maintain ratio. That is the worst option ever. 64 by 64. So this is going to be the size of my squares for this. And what I'm going to do, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to have 4 pictures, or maybe more, that are basically, I need to view the grid lines. Thank you. Oh god, that's thick. That's way too thick. Maybe like that. What is this music? This music is weird. That's probably good. So I'll probably have 4 images, which are basically lines on each side, and then I'll have for each square in the room, for each room in the game, it'll have a short, and based on which bits are turned on in that short, will render one of the walls. So the pro of that would be that the rooms are very configurable, but the con of that would be that for each room I'm drawing 4 images. So that could be a problem. And it doesn't consider shared walls, so that's not a good idea. We'll figure something out. So let's see, save this shit. I don't know how to describe it. I guess wall left. I'll just call it left. No, wall left. Minimize. Wall left. Open that bitch. With paint.net. Can't see shit. Zoom in. Magic marker. Get rid of the white. It's gone. File save. Now I got transparency. Rotate the fucker. File save as. Wall right. .ping. Rotate again. File save as. Wall bottom. Image, flip it. File save as. Wall top. Alright, so there's that. Oh, I'm terrible at art. I'm always terrible at art. I've got artist friends that are willing to help me out though with things. My real issue is I never finish anything, so let's put them in there. Projects, Isaac. There you are. Put you right in here. First things first, let's just try to draw it to make sure it worked real quick. This will be some temporary code. Text, load. Fuck, what did I call them? Wall left. .ping. Yeah. Image 1. Wall right. .ping. Int image 3. Text. Load image. Wall bottom. .ping. Oh, I hope I named it wall top. Wall top. .ping. That's what I think I named it. Text. Unload. Image 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Let's now try drawing them. Text. Draw. Image 1 at 100, 100. That's all I need to care about. Right? 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 Give me an error. Give me something. Yep, okay. I don't know why that red underline's there. Now draw 1, 2, 3, 4, all on the same spot, but it should form a perfect square if I did it right. That red underline really makes me uncomfortable here. It should be fine. Show me the fucking arguments. I had default arguments for everything, I thought. Draw. Oh my god, I don't have default arguments. How do I not have default arguments? Well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna add default arguments. Null. 1. I am very shocked I didn't have default arguments for this. Oh, okay. What's this one? STL render flip. SDL flip none. No flips by default. Does that work? Nope. What am I doing wrong here? What's the error? Oh, I have more? Shit. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. I've already got these. I have multiple draw functions. I'm overriding something I don't need to override. In other words, don't mess with your wrappers. They're already fine, Bruce. Just fucking run the code. It works, okay? I just don't know why it was giving me that red underline for no fucking reason. Alright, so it works. Here's my level. Can you guys see the lines? I know I can see the line. Let me look at my stream. Hold on. What the fuck is this? Oh. Yeah, okay. They're a little thin, but they're there. Cool. White line. Should be black lines, a box. Do you see the box, Nidge? If not, I need to make the lines thicker. I'll make them just a little bit thicker. Okay, minimize. Open these suckers up with paint.net. We'll make the lines just a little bit thicker. So I can see how it might not be that right here. There. Much thicker line. Save. Close. I'll just reverse it and fucking save over. Open with paint. Image, flip it horizontally. File, save as. Save over the right one. So the lines will be a little thicker. And then image, rotate it 90. File, save as. The bottom. Then flip it vertically. File, save as. Top, save, replaced. Okay. There. Now, when I run it again, should be a little thicker. Surely now you see that box, right, Nidge? The black square. As if not, too bad, you just need glasses. I ain't making it no bigger. Alright, so that works. Alright, so my next goal, I need to make some sort of basically dungeon class that's gonna hold all these rooms. I also need a room class. We'll start with the room class, I guess. So let's go to what? How am I gonna have each room? Never mind. How am I gonna do that? I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna have each room know to draw images 1 through 4. They're gonna need references to those images. Unless I make them events or something. I don't want to do that though. Whatever, I'll figure it out as I go. Make a class. Fuck it, that's what we're doing. We're experimenting. Make a new class called room.h and room.cpp. There we go. Found if not defined room h, then pound room h, and if room h. Why are the red underlines there? Did I forget something again? Nope. It's just trying to make me crazy. That's all. Alright, so what does a room need? A room needs a short for the room, I don't know how to describe it. Room flags, I guess. I'll call it flags. Okay. And if that's the case, I'm going to need a public enum for each of those flags. Alright, we'll start simple. Shit, I don't remember how to do a C++ enum. I think it's just enum, name of it, room flags, room flag. Right? Yeah, okay. That's just left, 0, right, bottom, top. I don't like the way that works. It should be left, top, bottom, right. I want it to do a circle, clockwise. Left, top, right, bottom. That's what I want it to do. Oh my god, the IntelliSense, man. IntelliSense, all it does is get in your fucking way. And there'll probably be more flags later. I don't know yet, so I'll just leave that there for now. Obviously I have a constructor. That's all I know about it yet. Which means I'm gonna have a destructor. That's seriously all I know this thing's gonna have. Alright, a room. Should a room hold its position, I guess? Oh, I got an idea. Yeah, I got an idea. Cool. Here's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have an int pointer called images, image IDs. There we go. And that's gonna be the answer for that one thing. And I need that as part of the constructor, I think. Int pointer, image IDs. And that's all I got for now. Let's make these functions. I feel bad for you guys because I'm not really talking out my mindset, so you have no fucking clue what I'm doing. But I promise, if you could hear what I was thinking, you would totally agree with me. Take comfort in that. Alright, so that. Come on, man. There. Alright, so I am going to need a dungeon. Yes, I'm going to make a dungeon class. Add new file. We're going to call him dungeon.h. Copy paste. Dungeoncpp. Add those two. Pound include. Wait, what are you doing? Pound if and def dungeon h. Then pound define dungeon h. End if dungeon h. Class dungeon. So we know dungeon's gonna have a crap ton of rooms, so I'm gonna go ahead and pound include room.h. And I can tell you now I'm gonna have to use texture images, so he's gonna go ahead and pound include SDL texture.h. And I'm gonna make another file real quick. defines.h. We're gonna add that. I'm gonna put all my common defines in there, because I'm gonna be using these fuckers a lot. Bam. There. Does that work? Can't tell. Oh god, what just happened? I think it's not seeing my shit first, so I might have to move that around. There, put it here. Yeah, that's what it was. Well, it does not, oh, sorry. It does not get happy when you if you mention SDL before it knows what SDL is, it flips the fuck out. It's just like, no, I hate you. Fuck you. Like, I'm sorry, man. You know you're gonna freak out. Alright, so dungeon, as I was saying. Are you gonna use it too? Are you gonna use, I don't know if you are. Until I know for sure, I'll just put the pound include in here. Pound include defines. Not like it matters. I'm just being picky. Alright, so a dungeon is going to have a collection of rooms. Yes. So here's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have a room pointer. Room pointer? Rooms. I want it to be a 2D array. Should work. We'll find out. Constructor, dungeon, which will definitely have a destructor because I've got all sorts of memory shit going on there. It's gonna have the 4 images, so it's gonna have a pointer images, image IDs, basically. And I don't want it to have a copy constructor, so there we go. Your private. You don't need to say that. Don't want it to have a assignment operator. Okay. Let's make functions for this thing. Dungeon.h, dungeon.cpp. Pound include the dungeon. Paste these fuckers in. Alright, what's this? I've got weird errors here. STL input is not a class or a namespace name? Window is not a class or a namespace name? This is because of my defines, isn't it? Guarantee it. I fucked something up in my defines. No? Yes. Looks like that's the problem. Somehow I fucked that up. Gotta figure out what I did. Yep. Alright, so what's going on with my defines here? Okay. What the fuck? Okay, so you just work now. So you're telling me if I comment this out, you're not gonna flip your shit, right? Right? That's what you're telling me? Okay, whatever. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing different here. Whatever. Alright, so with the dungeon, I need it to go ahead and load the images for the walls. So I'm going to say that the images, image IDs, is equal to a new bunch of ints. I want 4 of them for now. And then I'm going to load those 4 images. So image IDs sub-0 is going to be the first one, which is what the fuck's his name? His name is left wall ping, and then repeat that for 1 2 3 4. Right wall, no, do it in the same order. So left top, right bottom, right? Make sure that's correct. Left, top, right, bottom. So it's basically clockwise. Start at left and go clockwise. So left, top, right, bottom. Okay, good. Built with no problem. That's fine. Alright, so if during the delete, if my images IDs are there, then let's go ahead and unload them. Mr. 0. 1 2 3 4. Unload all 4 of them, and then fucking delete them. Does that work? Yeah, that works. I usually like to use 0. I'm old school, I guess. Alright, so clean up the images. Does that work? It does. Cool. Alright, so room, you take image IDs and flags. You're gonna need a draw function. I want each room to draw itself, I guess. So the draw function will return nothing, be called render, and it will take, I guess, nothing really. We'll see how that works out. So let's start coding it. Really? Defines. I saw that extra quote you put there. Not amused. Does that build, or are you gonna flip? Oh. Are you gonna flip your shit on me? Oh, it's not render. God damn it. I know. I saw it too late. Try that again. Okay, it worked. Program still run. Yes. Cool. Alright, so my goal, I need to be able to set flags on that thing. How do I want to be able to set flags on a room? I need to pretend like I'm writing the code right now, so that's what I'm going to do right here. Pretend like I'm writing the code. I want to be able to say room blah equals a new room, and then I want to say blah set flags, and then just do left, right, top, whatever, maybe. I don't like set though. How about toggle flag and set flags? We'll have both. We'll have set flags, which lets you set all of them at once. And we'll also have toggle flag, or flags, I guess, which lets you pass in ones that you want toggled specifically. That might work out. And by default, I think by default, I should have every single wall solid. So by default, it'll start as a box. That's what we're gonna do. So by default, flags is equal to those four. Did I do that right? No, that's the wrong one. Single pipes for logical shit. There we go. Alright, so then text render or draw the image ID, so I have to know which ones based on the flags. I also need a position. I need an X and a Y. Do I want to make a vector class, or do I just want to stick with X and Y float? I'll probably just do X and Y float. Alright, so ouch. So we'll say float X, float Y. Why are you doing floats for positions? That doesn't make sense. It's an integer position. You can't be on a half of a pixel. Alright, integer. Sorry. There. Why do you put your default arguments here? What the fuck is wrong with you, Bruce? You're just not thinking. You know what it is? I'm trying to do 10 steps ahead, and it ain't working out. It's kind of fucking me up here. I need to slow down. Like, I've already coded so much, and I don't even know if half of it works yet, because I haven't been testing as I go. So I kind of need to test something now, just to show that it works, right? Alright, that's what we'll do. We're just going to test this real quick. In a minute. In just a minute. Text, draw, image ID. I guess we could do it for each draw, right? That's another function I need. I need to be able to say blah, get flag. And then it returns a bool. I mean, it's kind of overkill. I could just do the Boolean test myself, which would be flags and the number. Yeah, and that would be true or false. If it's true, draw, else don't draw, right? Yeah, never mind. Alright, so 4 draws. Flags and left. If so, draw. Else don't draw. Why? What's the other one? It's help me out here. Right. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. So if I get into any of these, draw them. Image ID, left. Position, X, Y. Everything else, leave it alone.
Bottom.
Should work if I loaded it the same. Left, top, right, bottom. Left, top, right, bottom. Cool. That should be enough, I think, for the start to test. So let's do a test real quick. I want you to give me just room. Then here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a room right here. Room. We're also gonna get the images here. All this shit's about to change. Left. See, now this order's wrong though. It should be left, top, right, bottom. So top's in the wrong spot. 1, 2, 3. Left, top, right, bottom. Cool. Room. Do I have to do a pointer? No. Room, my room. Constructor takes shit I already forgot. It takes a position, 100, 200, and a image ID. There you go. Then in here, all this shit goes away. All I should say is my room dot render, and it should draw just fine. And then when it's over, I'm gonna destroy that image I just made. What'd I do? Oh shit. Oh yeah, sorry. Hey Scarlett, how's it going? Oh god. Here. Three, two, one. There. All unloaded. Delete them. Should work. Except for the position, it did work. Position is clearly wrong. I said 100, 200. I forgot to put it in, didn't I? Let's see. In the constructor, I put it there, but I bet my constructor's not doing shit with it. Yep, son of a bitch. This X equals X. This Y equals Y. Try that shit again. Should move over now. Oh, and now I'm missing the left wall. God damn it. How'd I miss the left wall? Oh, cause oh, fucking shit. Fuck. 1, 2, 4, 8. That's the way you do bits. Shit like that. I don't need you. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm a fucking idiot doing that. Alright, that solves one problem, but it broke another. Now I just broke this. Break anything else? Alright, left wall, it's all there. Good. Alright, next. Let's make it now where the dungeon is generating that room. Because right now, I've basically got main hard coding a single room. I would like to make a dungeon and have the dungeon make the room. So let's do that. Dungeon. Rooms. Images. Constructors, destructors. Alright, cool. So dungeon, you're gonna need a function that I'm gonna call generate. Yeah, I guess just generate rooms. I'm trying to figure out, do I want to do camel case like that? I probably do. What'd I do for you? No. Stick to what I got. Alright, so dungeon's got generate rooms. And here's what it's gonna do. I need to decide on the number of rooms that it's gonna have, column and row wise. For now, we're just gonna do 1 and 1. So here's how we'll do that. Pound define max rows 1. Pound define max calls 1. So now I have a dungeon that is 1 row and 1 column. In other words, 1 fucking room. I think the only reason I had against using Pragma is if I take this code and I put it in something other than Visual Studio. I don't think Pragma is supported by other stuff like code blocks. But other than that, no, I don't really have a problem with Pragma. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. It's been a long time since I've used other compilers. Yeah, I've just always been an old school coder. Like, even here's another example of some old school stuff I do. My pointers, when I delete them, I point them to 0, even though I know I could do null PTR. But in my mind, it's like, I'm like, no, isn't that, you know what, 0 is null. I'm just gonna do 0. See what I mean? Like, I was taught how to code back in 2008, and so now, you know, I still learn about the new stuff, but some of that new stuff I'm still not quite comfortable with. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get another drink. Alright, what'd I miss? Alright. If, thing I've already forgotten, if rooms, delete any pre-existing rooms. Why is that colored? Look at that. This I is white, and then the rest of the word int is blue. It's very strange. What is rooms? Rooms is a room pointer. Why'd I do that? I just like it, I guess. Actually, I just realized I could make this a lot easier if I did this. Yeah, but then I couldn't do it dynamic. I want to do it dynamic. Yeah. Cannot see. Microphone's in the way. It wouldn't be that, would it? No, yeah, it would. It totally would. Because I don't know how many it's gonna be. And when that's over, it should delete. What the fuck? Can't type for shit today. Perfect time for programming, isn't it? Don't use new? Yeah. Well, I mean, new is 90% of your headaches, so can't say it's not solid advice. It's definitely solid advice. Put that right in the destructor. Bam. Rooms is equal to a new room of blank blank, which just bypassed all my constructor. Good job. Room of max calls. What? What's wrong with this? Do I have to do both at the same time? Can I do both? Max calls, max rows? Oh, well, shit. Oh, no, I didn't think so. I'm doing something wrong. What am I doing wrong? This should return me a room pointer. But not a room. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. There we go. My bad. And then max calls. My bad. Damn. Yeah, this is C++. I'm not sure what version my compiler defaults to. I'm on Visual Studio 2015, so it's probably C++ 14. Does that work? Good. Alright, now my rooms are all fucked up. Because by default, I had all these shits, and now I don't have any of them anymore. I'm going to need to be able to set all that stuff. I'm going to need, basically I need an initialize function. Like, I'm still fine for these defaulting to some value, but I'm not calling the constructor anymore, so all of these arguments are not being used, which is a shame. Yeah. That is a shame. All that shit's gone now. Should I change my mind? Leave it there. You really gonna make me do that? And it's basically my constructor though. I hate this. I already hate this. I'm like 5 seconds into this shit. This is why you gotta think your shit through before you start coding. Fucking just remake shit. It's okay though. I just want to try something anyways. I want this.
It should work, I think. Yeah, pretty much. Like, oh shit, 5 minutes into it and I'm already like, why am I doing it? Do I really need to do this? It's okay though. I want to do this just to see if I can. So now I can make a dungeon. I shouldn't have to do this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Images are unloaded, rooms are unloaded. Is that all you got? Rooms and images? Yep. There. I still think I want to do some flag stuff like this. A set flags method, which will literally just set your flags, and a toggle flag, which will literally just toggle a certain flag. So basically an OR and an XOR. I was gonna make a getter, but it really was, there was no point to the getter because the getter is just this basically. So alright, so what I should be able to do right now is make a basic 1x1 dungeon that defaults to like 100-100 or some shit like that. Yeah, 100-100. And I should be able to draw it if I make a draw function. So I'm going to make a draw function. Dungeon void render. So I'm not using constants, like I should make this function constant since it's not going to change shit. Alright, if rooms is null, not null. Bother drawing, I fucking got something. Dungeon. Okay, so for 0 I is less than max calls plus I. Alright, so should just be able to draw. Rooms, sub, max calls, sub, not max calls, what the fuck. In fact, that's why I'm not going to use words like I here. Cur call and cur cell, just in case this shit gets complicated later. Cur call and cur row, that's what I meant. Oh, I think I got it backwards. There we go. It's a pointer, but I'm indexing, so render. Am I putting... How am I doing that? Somehow I'm double spacing so fast, I don't even fucking notice. So I should say dungeon, generate rooms, render, and it should work for one room. should. Does it run? It runs. No longer need room, but I need dungeon. I should be able to say dungeon, my dungeon. Nothing in the constructor if I recall. Yep, and then generate rooms. Fuck. Generate the rooms. What? What's wrong with this? What, you don't like that? I didn't like that. Rooms. My dungeon. Render. And I don't have any way to delete it except the destructor. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Show me. Where the hell's my call stack? Rooms. 15, 100, 100. What's 15? Why is flags 15? Oh yeah, because I have each wall turned on. But my image IDs are gone. Oh, because I didn't fucking pass them in. Because I'm an idiot. God damn it. That was part of the room generate that I was upset about. Yep. Generate rooms, I have to pass in the motherfucker. Yep. Yep, I didn't even think about that. We can fix it. I'm gonna make you say cur call just to help me out here. Current column, current rows. Alright. So now for each one, I'll worry about the size stuff in a minute. I was gonna set something. Yeah, I was gonna say rooms sub cur call sub cur row, and this is where I was gonna set the image IDs, and I don't have a function for that yet. I was gonna set everything. That's where I was gonna make the init function for. That's right. Okay. So yeah, I was gonna do init. Right now, I don't have anything for that. Don't worry, I'll get there. But the image IDs, that I do have, and that I want to pass along. That's what I forgot to do. And I still fucked up. What'd I miss? 0 textures? You have 4 textures. But it's blank. Did you not load? Something's wrong with my texture manager. It's complete. Oh, it didn't find it, did it? Did it not load? It definitely loaded. There's 4 of them. It would have returned -1 if it didn't load. Textures null. Images null. Holy fuck. Take me back one step. Do you remember how to make Visual Studio show a whole array? Because I don't remember how to do that. Instead I gotta type each one. There's a way you can do it. Alright, so it did load. What the fuck? I got something wrong with my fucking texture tool. They're there. 0, 1, 2, 3. That's correct. That's what they should be. Array name. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's beautiful. Thank you. They loaded, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Let me keep looking. 0 sub 0. Should be that guy. So it calls render. I get into the render function. Flags 15 ANDed with 2 should be on. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 4 is 7, plus another 7, no, plus 8 is 15. So yeah, it should be on. So it's on. So I get to this draw function, pass it image IDs sub 1, and that is not the right number. Right? Because this should be, yeah, exactly, it should be 1. So when I get into that function, it's 0. Why are you 0? Something's going on here. Go back. Zero. That's so confusing. Alright, I want to breakpoint that shit, because I don't believe you at all. I think you're fucking lying. What the fuck? Same spot. I don't know what's happening here. Four textures. All the textures are null. Why are the textures null? That is so confusing. Fucking watch the load. Did I not load them? Did I forget to load? Is that what's going on here? Load image. Show it to me. They get set. Jump inside that motherfucker, because you're lying to me. Step. File name, bottom wall dot ping. For every image. It shouldn't exist already. It's checking against the 3 I've already got. Now it should be done. Alright, it is. Skips over the loop. ID, looking for an open slot, should only take it a few seconds. Alright, should be done again. It is. We didn't find a slot, which is common. Create the texture, give it the name, bottom wall.ping, load the freaking image, null. There it is. Something's wrong. Did I typo the fucking names? Fucking hell, I've been typoing the names the whole time. God damn it. Ah. Wall comes first. That's insulting. I'm sitting here thinking I'm going crazy. Like, why are all the images null? I know I put them there. Nope, apparently I didn't. Jeez. Here I am thinking this shit's super fucked. Why would I put wall before? Whatever, man. Whatever. You fucking cheated. That's the only way you beat me there. You beat me because you cheated. And I got like 18 breakpoints in here. Yeah. Thank you. Fucking hell, that was annoying. Yeah. That's so irritating, dude. That is so irritating. Like, I'm genuinely salty over that one. Wall bottom, bottom wall. Fuck you. Sometimes I wish there really was like a compiler setting where I could like go into the properties and just be like, enable you know what I meant setting. Where I know what you meant and I'll just work for you. Because you know what I meant. You know I meant that picture. The same one you've been loading over and over and over. But no, you gotta be picky. And fuck up because I got the name slightly wrong. I actually did get in trouble once at my job for committing a swear word. I committed something like, what the fuck? And they were like, hey, we saw your commit and you had WTF in there? We can't do swear words. So I went back in and I put, what's this for? Because it's the same meaning. I saw this code that made no fucking sense in our code. So I'm like, what's this for? It worked. I didn't get in trouble for that one. I also had another one where I had to do some conversions with Fahrenheit, Celsius, and Kelvin. It was basically some stupid string thing. And in the end, I basically put this as a comment. Fix the fuck thing. Fix the FCK thing. Didn't get in trouble for that either, because that's what I was doing. I love when I can do shit like that. Alright, so now that I got the fucking names right, let me actually get to generating these rooms properly. Alright, so I want a starting spot and I want a end spot. And it's gonna be in the dungeon. The dungeon's the guy that's doing this shit. Dungeon's the guy generating. Alright, so someone suggested I do constant expression instead of pound defines, right? I gotta look up how to do those. Const expr. Show me. Const. Yeah, that looks... What the fuck? What the shit? Hold on. I think I just pulled up a piss poor example. Is it just something like this? Const expr. Yeah, thank you. Okay, cool. I guess it's an int. Max calls. Style 1. Yeah, I pulled up a piss poor example, of course. Like, why do they code it like that? What the hell? What's wrong with you? Oh, do I not do it in the class? I do it outside the class? Like up here? Okay. And all that does is it guarantees the type, basically. Instead of just being hard-coded 1, it would be a hard-coded integer, basically. That's cool. I'm gonna put them inside defines. What else was I gonna do? A 100. Nice. It worked. Alright, so now I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do the positions. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do buffer plus the current column times the size of the thing, which I do believe is 64, but I have a way of getting that. 1 second. Sorry about that. Couldn't help it. Could not help it. Get image with. I should just hard code this. I really should just hard code this shit. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm hard coding that one. Const expression int room size. Buffer plus u times room size. Buffer plus cur row times room size. And nothing should change at all. Exactly. Alright, so now if I make multiple rooms, they should automatically form a box. So I'm going to try to up the number to, I don't know, 3? 3? No. I'll do a, yeah. We'll do 3 and 3. So pound defines 3 and 3. If I coded it, it should do a little box. Right? There. Now as you see, the rooms that are double drawing, we have 4 pixels on this right wall. We have 4 pixels on this left wall. So shared walls show up as a little thicker. So that's something I'll have to deal with, probably. Or just accept it. I don't know. Now, just to prove I'm not crazy, I should see the correct amount of rooms here. There we go. Nice. So I know it works for sure. How do you like that dungeon? It's got 100 rooms and just walls. No doors, no nothing. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with rooms being hollow by default. So basically I'm going to turn it invisible. And then I'm going to draw the outside wall. Yeah. We'll figure something out as I go. Damn it. I think I'm starting to feel better at least. That's good. I was fucking dead for a while. That should have been an easy fix. Empty now. Yep. If you try to bless me every time I do that, you're gonna be here a while. But thank you. Set flags. Takes a Alright, so there's a difference between these two functions. I'm going to have set flag actually zero out the number and just replace it with whatever you give it. Whereas with toggle flag, I'm going to specifically target whatever flag you're saying and toggle that flag. So that way you can completely set it or not. I'm sure that made sense. Alright, so like I said, set flags is literally just going to say, our flags is now your flag. Done. GG. Whereas this one, oh, I gotta remember how to do it. It's XOR. XOR equal. No, that's not quite right. Hold on. Let me envision it in my head real quick. Don't tell me. No spoilers.
This is how you stay good as you practice it, right? Alright, so I got some fucking thing. Wow, really? Really? Come on, man. A bunch of 1, 0, 0, 1. Let's say I want to get this guy, so I pass in 1. I need to, if I XOR that, okay, that would fuck it up. So it's the inverse. Yeah, okay. So if I inverse it, it would have been, yeah, okay, that's what it was. Then it would be 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1. That's not right either. Fuck. Because that would be different 1, different 1, same 0. Yeah, that just reversed everything. Different 1, same 0. Same 0. So that, yeah, that fucked it up. Maybe I don't inverse it. Shit. Don't tell me. No spoilers. I gotta remember. Alright, so what do I want to do? I want this. Is it just, it's not just OR. It is OR. Son of a bitch. No, because OR doesn't toggle. It's definitely XOR. Shit. XOR does a toggle. I know that. So let's see. 0, 0, 0, 0. The guy I want, and 0. So with an XOR, they're different, so it would be 1. Different, so it would be 1. Same, so okay, so you don't do it at all. It's just XOR. Different, so it'd be 1. Same 0, same 0. Yep, okay. So it's just XOR. I guess I overthought that. I guess I overthought that a lot. Well, does it work the other way though? Let me make sure it works the other way. So if you were a 1, they'd be the same, so it'd be 0. Yeah, it works. Yep, I was overthinking it. My bad. That should be it. That was a little too easy. Alright, so after I've generated this empty ass dungeon, what I want to do now is I want to set the top to have top walls, the right to have right walls, the left to have left walls, and the bottom to have bottom walls. And I think I should do it right here in this loop. Just have some if checks real quick. If you're one of the walls, turn on the wall. So this is probably the best spot to do it. If cur call is equal to 0, then I'm on the top. Oh, I can't do that. I gotta do room top. That should turn on the top. If the current call is equal to the max calls minus 1, then I'm at the bottom. Make sure I got this right. Should see a top and a bottom. Nope, see. I knew if, okay, I got left and right. My bad. So I knew I'd get that shit backwards. Booyah. Much better. Left and right. Now we get top and bottom. Left wall, right wall. Oh, I'm totally pasting that shit.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a great thing. There it is. Slowly getting through it. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want to start room and I want to finish room. So in order to designate that, I'm going to need to use 2 more flags, start room, finish room, S and R maybe. And I'm gonna need 2 more images for start and finish. So let's MS Paint this shit, yo. Oh, God, the brightness kills my eyes. Let's say start. I know you guys love my wonderful art here. Finish. Right to the desktop. What the fuck? Windows 10. Fuck off. No one's talking to you. Did anyone here talk to Windows 10 without my permission? Because I sure as hell didn't. Save as. Drop them in. Start, finish. Pretty easy to remember. Hopefully I won't fuck that up, right? I don't know how comfortable I feel with putting them as something else. +4 +2 would be 10. Stop doing that. It's really annoying. Stupid insert. Just to prove that it works real quick. Just to prove that it works real quick, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make 2 more flags, and we're gonna set them for start and finish, and then we're just gonna hard code 2 rooms to be start and finish real quick, just to prove that it works. Alright, so the flags are in room. Now, I left certain ones blank on purpose because I don't know what I'm going to have here. Like blah 1, 16, blah 3, blah
5. So I plan on probably having these be doors. You know, whether the rooms have doors on them. I'll figure it out. Either way, I got start and finish flag now. How we're gonna hard code these rooms to have start and finish. Why? So I need hard-coded stuff, or what you call it, enums for that shit, for the indexes. Oh, I know how to do it. You could shift it. I'll worry about that later. Yep, I could do bit shifting and use the enum. Because left is 1, so if I started at 1 and I shifted over 0 times, it'd be good. Top is 2, so if I started at 1 and I shift over once, it would be 2. Right is 4, so if I start at 1 and I shift over twice, it'd be 4, etc., etc. That would work. So I can still do that. Next one. What? What's wrong? Okay. I said there's nothing wrong with that. That way I can just fucking... Where? Oh, the fuck. Oh, that's what I'm missing. God damn it. I knew I was missing something there. I should see a S and F. Oh. Did I put them on the same room? I must have put them in the same room. Forgot to change the number. 0 sub 0, 0 sub 1. That's not... They should be different. Not sure how I fucked that up. Alright, ready? F10. Flag was added 256, that's start. F10 should be should be 513. 513, so it definitely set the flags, which means I fucked something else up. They're definitely drawn in the same spot. 0 sub 0, and then 0 sub 1 should either be this one or fucking that one. So what happened here? Draw. Left, top, right, bottom. If flag... Oh, mother... Ah, the stupid shit I do.
Don't copy and paste, gentlemen. There it is. I'll ban you, goddammit. I can't believe that shit. Yeah, that was pretty stupid of me. Like, motherfuck. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. Let's add it to our random spots now. Alright, so dungeon. I don't have random. I need random. I guess I'll seed random right in main. Shit, what was it? It was, fuck. Don't tell me. I'm trying to remember where random is. I know seed time is one of them. Okay, I gotta Google it. C++, where's Rand? Is he? CSTD lib. Which probably comes with the IO stream, really. And in fact, why am I using those again? Do I need STD? We'll find out. Or is time? There you go. Random is seated. Not in room. What am I doing? The dungeon's the one randomly generating the dungeon. Dungeon's the one who needs it. It's so hard to look at this with the font so giant, you know? Like it's ugly. It has a face only a mother could love. It really does. Well, I made it large so the stream people could read it. Generate the random start and finish room. Int start room is equal to what? Actually, I'm gonna need a random column and row here. Well, I could. Yeah. My res is A+. Do it down here. $4K monitor at work? Oh man. My job, they gave us a tiny monitor for work. I work from home though, so I have my own monitors plugged in, but the laptop they gave me is laughable. It's okay though. Can't believe I do stupid shit like that sometimes. I do need to get flag, because I can't get the flag here. Yep. See, that one should be constant. All it's doing is literally doing a simple and. I said fuck const. I like hard coding weird shit. This flags and with flag. Bam. Yeah, that should be it. Oh, I'm sorry. Return as a bool. That shit. There you go. Make sure start and finish rooms are not the same room, because that would be easy. Start, finish! I'm the best! Time of like 0 seconds. I work on a full stack. Java, Oracle, SQL, and extension JS, JavaScript. Nice. Should work. I still have the hard-coded ones. Let's get rid of the hard-coded ones. Oh wow, look at that. That's random fuckage right there. Start room and finish room are literally on the other sides of the map. Cool. That shit works at least. Random starts, random finishes. Rubbish on rails. They all suck dick. I kind of like PHP, but I can't defend it at the same time. It does kind of suck dick. But it's a really powerful, it's like the Hoover of sucking dicks. It's amazing. It'll suck the hell out of your dick. I wouldn't know. For PHP debugging, all I ever do is write out shit to the screen. It's one of the joys of PHP. That's my debugging. Like, just write out all this shit, and I'll figure out what it's doing. Alright, what am I gonna do? Alright, I gotta figure out how I'm going to generate paths. And so I might actually go back to having all the rooms on by default. If I have all the rooms on, then I have to draw paths and cut holes in the wall. In order to cut holes in the wall, I'm going to need to have a room be able to have holes in the wall. So really I should be starting the
the doorways, basically. Also, I'd like to hard code this shit. Or not hard code, unhard code this shit. I remember how I do it. I shift over by that much. Yeah. It's still hard coded though. Right? Because you're the actual number, yeah. I'm not even aware of what the hell those things are. L-san, A-san, OOP-san? The hell is that? The echo crashing looks very familiar to me. I don't think I can unhard code this. Yeah, can't really unhard code that. So, oh well. Left door. Nope, stick in the same order. Top door. Right door. Bottom door. Sanitizers that instrument your code during compilation. Tightly integrated GCC and Clang. Detect memory leaks. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I think I've used Valgrind. Open up. I'm at 0, 0. Should be 3. Yep, 63. How the hell is that split? Are you sure? It is, isn't it? Yeah, wow. I can hardly tell. I guess that's a door. It doesn't look even to me, but apparently it is. Mathematically it's even, but to my eyes it's not even at all.
But whatever. It's an eye fuck, I guess. That should be good. Does not look even to me. Oh my god. That's always gonna fuck with my eyes. Stop putting that there. See, I'm pasting, so you know what's about to happen, don't you? It's about to get fucked up. Because that's how it works when I paste, apparently. Alright, so I changed my mind. By default, rooms are going to have the walls all turned on. Left, right, top, bottom. So I should go back to grid hell. And then, yep, and then I toggled those off, so they're gone now. So I can get rid of that. But then I'll start pathfinding, basically. Cool. I'm just glad this shit is working. Yeah, all this shit. And then that's fine, because I didn't like this shit anyways. I'll comment it out for now, but I expect it to be gone. It's just kind of like ugly. Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to find paths, and we're going to start making doors to that path. Then after that, it's just a matter of picking out rooms and hollowing out the dungeon. And then I guess at the end I'll have worthless rooms that I either need to, I guess, just make them worthless rooms. I don't know what y'all are talking about, but I will agree that when I do debugging with Visual Studio, I like to hover with my mouse a lot better than other stuff. Or set up my watch in locals. I will agree with that. You guys seem like you're really into whatever the hell you're talking about. Alright, so let's see. So now I need to do pathfinding, basically. It's private. I don't need it to be public. You like command line interface over GUIs for most things. Debugging is not one of those things. Yeah. Yeah, you got a point. I'm the same way. A lot of things, I like to make batch files that do a lot of my stuff. Like when I start work in the morning, I actually have a script that once I've pulled all my code, it does a clean, and it does a build, and it does a publish, all by itself. So what I do when I first start in the morning, I sync my files up, I start that script, and then I go downstairs and get a drink. You know, basically help myself wake up while it's building. And then usually by the time I'm back upstairs, back in front of my machine, somewhat, you know, waking up with a drink, it's almost done building, which is nice. The downside is if there's something wrong, like it'll just keep, the script will keep going, even if I had a problem with the build right at the beginning. So that's one of the downsides of my script. Alright, so let's see. This is gonna be fun. Handle horizontal movement. Alright, so if the columns are not the same, we have to move horizontally. Oh, dumbass. Helps if you code that right. Alright, so if we're on different rows, now I gotta figure out which way. Which way am I moving? Left or right? So the downside of what I'm doing is I'm building a... Oh my god, I'm afraid to describe this because I might accidentally draw a swastika. But I'm basically... Say here's start, and here's finish. My movements are always going to be horizontal, vertical, or horizontal, vertical. It's never going to do something like this. Horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical, horizontal. So what I should do is I should add some waypoints between them. I think that'd be fun. And then travel to those things. So for example, if let's say for between start and finish, I pick 2 waypoints, one here and one here. Now start has to go to the first waypoint, which just so happens to be just horizontal. Then the second, or the waypoint, has to go to the other waypoint, so it'll do this way to that way, or it'll do that way to that way, which would be stupid, but whatever. And then the final one has to go this way to that way, or this way to that way. Either way, it would make it look a little more dungeony. You know, if you have to make twists and turns. Because now what you'd end up having is a path from start to finish that looks like this, you know? It's a lot more cool looking. So now if I want to get to the finish... But you know what? I'll worry about that in a minute. What I need to worry about right now is just getting the basic start to finish to work. So, so let's do that first before I start bitching about linear ass dungeons. Alright, so which way am I moving? Left or right? How do I figure that out? I need to do math. Start call minus end call. Int direction. So if the start call subtracts the end call and I get a negative number, I'm moving to the right. If it's a positive number, I'm moving to the left. Yeah. Oh, you guys are really going at it, whatever the fuck you're talking about. That's really cool though, watching you guys just talk about coding stuff. Most of the time I play like Dead by Daylight or Stardew Valley and people are like, you know, talking about their pets and stuff. But you guys are really deep into the code here. Alright, so let's see. Does it tell me how much? Let me see that. MS Paint. So let's say that you're at 10 and you're at 7. That would give me start minus end would be -3, which tells me I need to go right 3. 1, 2, 3. I should do end minus start. If I do end minus start, it would be +3 for the right and -3 for the left, and I like that better. It doesn't matter, but... Alright, so let's just do that first. You know, this music claims it's copyright free, but what you want to bet tomorrow I'm gonna wake up to Gmail saying, "Hey, we flagged your videos. We're gonna ban your account for using this copyright free material that's totally copyright because we're dicks." Alright, so if direction is greater than 0, else so now what the fuck? Alright, so 7, 8, 9, 10. Gee, that's a fat ass room. So then I would say hole, next room, hole, next room, hole, and then the loop would stop, and that's what I want. Cool. So I need to start on the start. Okay, cool. Shit's working. So yeah, this is gonna get tricky once I start adding the middle paths thing. But for now, so I don't want to use start call. I don't like that. For now, we will until I get something better. I'm tired of saying that. That's always my thing. Until I find something better. Until I find something better. It's a bitch. You're the one coding it. Make something better. All right, I'm good. Start call plus. Alright. Okay, so that. Toggle flag. I don't remember what my flags are called. Left door, right door, okay.
too easy. It really is. It should work though. That's the same code. I could do it in one spot. Just figure out this part with some math. Have that go backwards, I guess. You're right. Yep, that's what I'll do. I'll do this code in one spot. Hold on. We're gonna do this code in one spot here. There's no reason to have the same for loop twice with one minor fucking difference of a plus or a minus. We can just, here's what we're gonna do. First we're gonna put the code. Really? That's what you copied? A slash? No. I highlighted this because I wanted more than a slash, alright? Don't do that. Alright, now we're gonna calculate the way to do this right. If direction is greater than 0, direction equals 1, else direction equals -1, and then we'll do some math here. You plus II times direction, so if it's positive, it stays II. If it's negative, it becomes a negative number, which will really be subtracting II, so problem solved. Genius! Oh, except direction's my fucking main thing. Whoops. We gotta use a different number here. Let's not butt fuck ourselves here. I'll call it sine is equal to 1, or -1. So now I don't need the else. Make this sine. Yep, I'm like genius, while at the same time sabotaging my fucking loop. Good job, Bruce. Good job. So that should handle left or right. Ah, except for this motherfucker. Okay, hold on. Hold on. We got this. We got this. Here's what we do. We do a ternary right here. Sine greater than 0? If it is, right. Else, it's left. Fuck you. That should work. Oh, if this were in all caps. Genius! Right door, left door, right door, left door, right door, left door, right door, left door. No! So close and I fucked it up. There! Now I don't need this massive blob of shit. Much better. Clear a path. My spacebar is off today. There we go. Vertical movement would be almost the same thing, except we're going on the start row instead of the start column. But if this works, I might try it right now just to see if it works. So we'll find out real quick. Also, I gotta get the drawing to work anyways. I'm not even drawing it yet. Left, top, right, bottom, but I'm not doing left door, right door, etc., etc. You guys are still arguing? Or, oh my god, is that right? It's almost 5 in the morning? What the fuck? What happened? How did I miss this? Holy shit. It's fucking 5 in the morning. Alright, you're pasting. You know what happens when you paste, Bruce? It's where you start making your mistakes. rooms I don't have anymore. I gotta back them up. God damn it. Right now it's only clearing horizontally, so I should only see the horizontal doors if I did this shit right. Start and finish, so it's 2 over horizontally. And if you look at this, it did, but you notice my thick walls have finally punished me. So on this one, the right got cleared, but in the second room, the left didn't get cleared. So what you have is some poor person was trapped in the start room. He tried to claw his way through it. He didn't make it. He died here. Some poor person fell into this room, tried to claw his way out, didn't make it. So what I need to do is, on the first loop, jump over here. I got to clear that wall as well. That's what I got to do. I got to clear that. And that makes sense because in a game, when you walk through the door on the right and it loads the next room shows a door on the left. So I need a left door here. And that makes perfect sense. Easy fix though, right? Alright, where's clear path? Clear path. God damn it, clear path. This giant ass thing. Alright, so yeah. So here's where I need to not fuck up here. Sign is greater than 0. What the hell was I doing here? I can't even read my own code. Turn off the wall, turn on the door. Okay, yeah, that made sense. So, I need to turn off 2 walls. And need to turn on 2 doors. This is turning off the wall. I think I'm letting this get a little more complicated than it needs to be. Don't do that, Bruce. Why did you do that? Basically the same code, right? It would be this room, and we'll be toggling a different wall. That's all we're doing. Alright, so copy that shit, paste it, and then simply change this. That should be it. I got nothing. I don't know what I did wrong. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so good news is my code works when the start is on the left and the finish is on the right. Bad news is when the finish is on the left, apparently I fucked something up. Yeah, it's not at all clearing the other wall, which means I did something wrong in my direction code here that I thought was so beautiful. Alright, so I probably just need to breakpoint it, figure out what I'm doing wrong. Hello, Tile Mom and Dog, I guess. Alright, so
Let's figure out what I did wrong here. Set a breakpoint. Six and 0. Okay. I need a conditional breakpoint. 4 and 2. Seven and 8. Here we go. Here's 1. So F10 direction is -1, which is correct. 7 minus 8 is -1. So the sign starts -1 if direction is greater than 0, which is false. So, whoa! Oh, fuck. I forgot to absolute 0 that. That's what I need to do. There's the problem. That solves it. That solves it. It fucking was dying on my loop. There we go. And of course I get one where they're on the same fucking column. Alright, show me one where it goes the other way. Yeah, there we go. It worked. So now I just got to get to clear the last one. Then I can start making verticals. Hello, Generals, Mr. Digaz. I'm basically working on just making I'm not actually making anything I plan on finishing. I'll go ahead and throw that out there. But the other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to... I'm making I was thinking of like games like The Binding of Isaac or The Legend of Zelda, where you're in this top-down dungeon. And I was wondering how they generate the rooms. So I'm trying to make my own kind of version of that. And so I started by first making a 10 by 10 little dungeon here of rooms. And now I had it pick 2 rooms to be randomly the start position and the finish position of the dungeon. And now I'm currently cutting holes in the walls for doors, so it'll pathfind from start to finish. And then I'm going to try to make it where it's more of a random instead of just straight to it. And then I'm going to add more extra paths that go to nowhere, etc, etc. I'm just basically making a dungeon generator, basically. But I don't plan on actually using this for anything. I just want to know how it works, you know? And yes, I am going crazy on the font size. I'm just doing it to help people see if they're watching the stream, because I know it sucks trying to look at a stream of a tiny ass font. Alright, so can I just say equal to? No, don't say equal to. Should work. Start to finish. Start to finish. Alright, it's working. So you see it's cutting holes in the wall where the doors are. What's my opinion on font ligatures? What the hell is font ligatures? So row code is going to be just about the same as column code, but I don't think I can just paste it. So I don't think I can share the same code. So I probably am just going to have to paste some of it. Basically, this stuff will go over here. When you combine things like does not equal to the mathematical symbol instead. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of cool. I never heard of that.
Huh. It sounds cool. Alright, so same kind of logic here. I'm gonna regret pasting this, I guarantee it. You ready? Alright, let's see if I can figure this out now. Determine if we're moving up, no, down, or up. Direction of end column minus the start column. Sign of this. If the direction is greater than 0, sign is positive. Else that way. Clear path. Oh, here's a problem though. We don't start at start column. No, we do not. We start at whatever column they finished at. It'd be end call. Yeah, end call. See, that's a problem I didn't think about. Cut, paste that shit right there. Cut, paste that shit right there. Toggle flags. Alright, so this is turning off something. So it would be bottom or top. Bottom door, top door. If I get it right, it'll work great. If I get it wrong, it'll be completely ass backwards. End call. No need to shout. You know you make me want to shout. Bam. Top. Bottom. Why are you always shouting? End call. Direction, sign. You can't do that, man. Trying to confuse yourself, and you're doing a good job. Do not confuse yourself. The stakes are too high when you're copying and pasting. Bottom. Nope, that's bottom. See, you done fucked up. You're top. There you go. That should work though. Looks like I got it all ass backwards. Yep, see? So I got the horizontal, but then when instead of going up, I went down because I got my numbers fucked. And I knew I would. I knew I'd get my ups and downs fucking mixed. I always do. Oh, shit. Wow, he just kind of took an epic shit on me. That's why you don't copy and paste code, people. I need to just rewrite it and think through it again, because it could be different for all I know. Alright, so I'm going to think through this again since I did something wrong. Oh, for starters, why are we using columns instead of rows? Dumb fucking Bruce. Oh my god. Oh my god, I did that everywhere. Row. I think that might have been it. It's amazing how. That's why you don't paste code, people. That's exactly why you don't do it. There it is, look. Start to finish. I need to make it where it does a door down here instead of no wall, because it looks like ass. These walls look, you know, kind of weird. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it where the walls look just as thick as every other wall. And so that would basically be this part right here. Why? Should be solved.
I don't know, it still looks wrong to me. Oh, cause yeah, never mind. I'm an idiot. That's why. I did it for horizontal, but I didn't do it for, or I did it for vertical, but I didn't do it for horizontal. You gotta do it for both. Right, I just stole that basically, right? Yeah. Yep, just stole it from that basically. Paste. Reverse them. There's got to be a better way to do that, though. I'm sure there is. I'll figure it out eventually. That should work. I should now have thicker walls. Yep, so now the walls look just as thick as everything else. And they travel through. Cool. So like I was saying, one of the problems I have now is here's my start and here's my finish. And right now I'm just doing a straight path. So when I do start to finish, I do horizontal first, which means it's going to do that, and then I do vertical, which is that. So your dungeon will always look like that. Or, you know, if it's over here, then it'll fucking look like this. So what I want to do now is I want to take, and I want to pick 2 random spots in the dungeon. So let's say da 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 here and da 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 there. And then we're going to path to these things first. So start will go to this guy, horizontal first, then vertical. Then point 1 will go to point 2, so horizontal first, vertical. And then the final point will go to the finish, horizontal first, vertical. And you know, another thing I can do is I could make it roll the dice to determine if I generate the vertical first or the horizontal first. So, let's see. But to do that, I'll have to function, you know, put that code in functions, which is where they belong anyways. So here are my 2 random points again. One here, one here. Let's say it rolls the dice and it says, no, you're going to do vertical first. So it does vertical. Then it rolls the dice, or then it does horizontal. Then for the next one, it rolls, oh yeah, I see what your point. What if the new points are on the same line as the start? Well, this is a good example. So now it rolls the dice for the point to point here, and it says you're going to do horizontal first. So now it's going to draw the same line from here to here, and then it's going to go down. And then it's going to roll the dice, say, let's do horizontal. So horizontal, then vertical. So in this case, you've got a path to nowhere, but that's fine. That's what I want. I want, you know, a random dungeon here. Yeah, exactly. But the problem, I have to set some of my code. That's for damn sure. Some of my code is not the way I want it to be, but that's okay. Slowly getting through it, right? And then after that, what I'll do. After that, what I'll do is I'll just generate a bunch of random points and like pathfind through them. Please don't draw please don't draw a swastika. Please don't draw a swastika. Oh god, that was kind of swastika-y. Basically, that's how you could generate your dungeon, right? If you just pick a bunch of random points and make paths through them. So now you're playing. You come here, you might go this way, dead end. Oh no, this way, wraps around. Dead end, you know, stuff like that. We'll see. But the only downside, like I said, of random points is you might draw either a swastika or an ASCII penis, or a Nazi, or a swasta penis, which is like a combination of both. No control there with random. But yeah,
I'm surprised I got, I hate to say it guys, but I'm probably going to stop the stream now. I've been doing this for a little bit. Thank you for all those who visited. If you're on YouTube, which I don't think anyone is, please hit the like button. Other than that, you guys have a nice night, and thank you very much for stopping by. Yeah, this can go. This was garbage. I knew that was garbage when I fucking wrote it. Good night, guys.